Breaking barriers, one device at a time.
What's up guys, welcome back to a new tutorial. In this tutorial we are going to attack Active Directory, or we will just do some hosting, browse the site, enumerate the platform, gain internet access, escalate privileges to admin, and try to dump domain credentials. Well, for this we are going to be using a build lab already, and we will use Notion to note. As a cybersecurity analyst or engineer, you always need to take notes of what you have done. And when we use ChatGPT too, we can use it to ask some few questions in case we get lost. So what is Microsoft Active Directory? In an organization, a hospital, a business, a bank, whatsoever, they use Active Directory. Active Directory is a way in which each computer in the organization is connected to one main or several main computers or servers. They call them domain controllers. So a domain controller or a domain admin can create user, assign roles automatically from his computer, and any other user that logs into with those credentials in another computer in the organization. When you log in, you are connected to the DC, and you have restricted privileges, the privileges that have been given to you by the admin. So let's first go into the matter. First of all, we come to Notion, create a user. This is, let's say, Active Directory. We are using this tool to make our notes. So we don't get lost. First things, we have our IP. This is our IP, right? Given to us. So the first thing first, when we are given an IP address, first thing we need to do, we need to try to check if the IP address is live. So we do a ping, check if it's live, and you can see I am receiving ICMP packets, meaning it's live. So I will add this to my host file. I will use Metasploit. So do Metasploit. etc host. I'm adding to my host file, so I can, let's call this 80. So this will make it easier to be able to type the IP on it. First of all, now let's do a ping. Let's do an Nmap search, a basic Nmap search, to see if what comes up. Capitals on. Okay. While it's running, oh, that was fast. So Nmap is back with some results. We have 53 is open. Kerberos is open. LDAP SSL. So now let's we always need to record our notes. Okay. Basic MR scan. Let's record our notes. So just get this, like this basic MR scan. This is what we get. It's good to keep notes because on time you can come back to them and reflect on what you did. All right, let's try browsing the IP address on. Let's browse it on the browser and see if, like, we have a port here, like port 80 is open, which is HTTP. So it means we can browse the address. So let's go back to the address. We copy the address. Check it on the browser. Just get a basic. Okay. It seems like this is just a basic website. Nothing has been done. Just we can try to, let's get this out. Now let's do a full Nmap scan. to get see that's VV for variables. So we're scanning all the ports and we're doing a -pn, so if you don't waste too much time on the scan. We can also do a -t for not send too much packets. Okay, while it's running, let's try to see if there are other subdomains or other pages we can check. So we use GoBuster. Let's go cd downloads. Let's make a directory. Let's see active. Wow, active directory. Let's say 1. Let's cd to active directory 1. Now let's do a web page scan. We use GoBuster. That's URL for directory scan. That's UAT. -w for word list. We'll use the Kali inbuilt word list for GoBuster. If I double tap 2 times, I will see like some. I get some suggestions. So I use the directory buster and I get some suggestions too. Directory. Let's use the 2.medium. Okay. While the scan is running, let's come and see why if Nmap is done. Nmap is not done. Okay. In this exercise, we're giving 2 files. We're giving a passport file. This is a user file. Contains a list of users and a password file. List of passwords. So we can just save this. Let's create a file, users.txt. Can paste the users here. Save it and close. Oh, sorry, these are passwords, not users. Copy. Let me overwrite it. Okay, this is done. Now let's copy this. Create another file with mousepad. Passwords.txt. And save. Okay. Oh, the scan is finished. So our full Nmap scan is finished. Let's go right up and check. Okay, let's start from here. Okay, we get some details about this. It's always a good practice to copy all of this scan. Like copy everything from here, and you note it down. Full Nmap scan. Scan. So let's look at what was returned. From the full scan, we see LDAP is open, Kerberos is open, and we get the domain name, spookysec.local. If we scroll down, we get like the domain name. This is the domain name. Going down, we see some open ports. This is another open port for HTTP. Let's check what's on this port. Alright, loading. Let's come back. Okay. So STB signing enabled and required. With this, we cannot do. I think the best thing to do from here is to try to use the user's file and give us. There's a tool called Kerbrute. It's a tool to use to enumerate the Active Directory and check for files. My internet is somewhat slow. Yes, let's use Kerbrute. I think I already have it downloaded. Let me show. I'm just showing you guys how to download it. Oh yes. So Kerbrute is used to enumerate users. I think is this it? Okay, you come here, you download the one for your platform. My platform is Linux, AMD64. Download it. I think I already have this. Okay, let's just download. Okay, it's downloaded. So guys, Kerbrute is done downloading. Let's navigate to the folder. I think it's in download folder. Let me open a new terminal here. ls, and it should be somewhere here. All right, this is it. Kerbrute. So we need to move this Kerbrute. Move it to our folder, Active Directory. One. So we cd into our folder. So this is it. Let's change the thing, change it to executable. Let's change it to executable. Let's clear the screen. So now we are going to enumerate users, right? Enumerate users, because now we don't know which users are available in the directory. We use Kerbrute tool to enumerate users. So let's come back. The syntax to enumerate users in Kerbrute is just slash Kerbrute. You can see you do a user enum. You put the domain name. The domain name in our search, if you come back to our search, you see the domain name here. It's I'm going too far. Let's copy this. So we come in the local. We need to put the IP of the domain. First of all, we specify the text file which will contain our list of users, and we specify the DC IP, domain controller IP, which is 80, and we press enter. So Kerbrute is going to scan, enumerate the Active Directory remotely and check for valid users. So while it's going on, let's come back to our notes. So according to this, we say found domain name. So my domain name is let's put it the local, and running Kerbrute, we were able to get some users. Got some valid users using our list of users file. So let's just come back to our terminal. Okay, it's still running. According to this, we have James, SVC admin. Oh, this is interesting. SVC admin. Could this be a service admin? Robin, Darkstar, administrator, backup James. When I see something like backup here, I think can we try to do an SMB enumeration? Let's see. SMB client. Let's try this to see if something come up. Ah, it didn't go. Sorry, I got the syntax one. Let me ask the password. Let me press enter. As you can see, this says anonymous login successful. And we can just simply enumerate shares or do some SMB listing without being logging in. All right, let's come back to Kerbrute. Oh, it is here. Oh, sorry, here. Oh, still got some users. So these are valid users. We can just copy these valid users and create a file. We can create a file with mousepad called valid users. Let's paste them here. Let's come. Oh, sorry. I'll need to remove all of this. All of these. Send this all to a file. Let's come back to see if there's any new user. I think the last one was Paradox. Mousepad. Capital Paradox, capital. We ended at administrator. We've got in dark star. These are ones with capital letter. Let's just do this. So we get a dark star. And this, let's save this for now. While it's running, let's try to test those users. So there's a technique called rep ghosting where you try to check from valid users to check if any of those users has pre-auth set. How can I? So if any user has don't require pre-auth, that is the flag don't require pre-auth is set in the Active Directory, you can use that user and try to do rep ghosting. So we're going to use a tool called GetNPUsers.py. This is a tool by Packet. You can see I have an autocomplete which already shows me the format already. I've done this before with on the labs. So the next thing to do is need to put in the domain name. In our case, it was spooky.spookySec.local. SpookySec, I think so. .local. Then we should pass in dash user file. User file, the valid user file we just made. Pass it to there, valid users. Okay. Then now we need to put the DC IP, domain controller IP, which is 80, and format. We want it to be like a Hashcat format, so we can crack with Hashcat. So this tool, we are trying to get NP users from this domain name, and using this valid users file we created from the domain IP, and it should return the result in a Hashcat format in which we can crack the hash. So what this does is that this will go enumerate all the users with all the users here, and try to see which user does not have pre-auth, which user has pre-auth bit set, meaning that the user can enumerate the directory without entering the password. Press enter. Oh, seems like I have a format error. Unrecognized argument user file. Sorry, it's users file. Users file. Sorry about that. Okay, enter. Wow. Sometimes I make error in my syntax. I want to put one dot here. Okay, and you see, immediately we see that James doesn't have the auth set. Doesn't have, can I explain? The user James. So from there now we get like, this is a hatch, a KRP5 hatch, ASGET. We can try to copy this hatch. Let's create a new file, mousepad, called krb5.txt. Paste this hash here. So we can now try to copy this hash with Hashcat, join the Reaper, whatever tool. First of all, let's try to check Hashcat -help to see Hashcat requires -help. So this is an inbuilt help mode in Hashcat. We will list all the commands, all the basic attack modes. You can see it's -A0 -M, the mode for the particular hash you have. Our hash, this is a very long list of hashes. A very, very long list of hashes. So there's a way to just make this thing shorter. We can, let's clear the screen. We can grep ASWeb. So coming back to our hash here, we see our hash is an ASWeb hash from here. So when you use this command like grep ASWeb, this will tell you the mode for only ASWeb from the Hashcat help manual. Okay, get a result. Let's say 18,200. So 18,200 is our mode. So if we try cracking the hash, Hashcat -m 18,200. The hash, enter the hash file. You're going to path to our wait list. We will use the normal Kali inbuilt, or let's say the rocku.txt, and we could try running it loud. But if you are running unlimited RAM, like if you're having a limited RAM, limited resources, it's always good to try to force it to try and crack it using the resources you have. Let's say your computer is not that fast. Your RAM is like 8 gig or 4 gig. Running hash cracking on it will be a very tedious process. So you can force it with this command here, -force. This will make Hashcat to run it using your specs. So enter. Let's wait. I'm hoping for it to be cracked. Let's read. Okay, it has been cracked. The password here is management5. So let's copy password. Let's come back here. Alright, I'll need to document this. I didn't document my users. So copy this first. Found some valid users. Documenting is very important in cybersecurity. So running get NPUsers. Okay, the code we got was management 2005. So that's the password for that user. So what happened there is that, let me explain again. That Let's go back up. Let me come back to file here. You see, the user James, right, can see SVC admin, and from there now he has a get NP users pull out SVC admin hatch, KRB5 hatch. So since James account doesn't require auth set, he can do this and get the hash of everybody who wants ever use his machine or just login on his machine. So it seems like SVC admin has login on his machine. So this is SVC admin, the username is username, and that is the password. From here now, what can we do with this? We can try to enumerate shares, try to dump NTLM. All right, let's try to enumerate shares. We're going to use a tool called TryHackMe Attacktive. Let's clear the screen. So TryHackMe Attacktive assembly. We have a user already, so we just try and use the -u tag for user, SVC admin, and the -p tag for password, management 2005, and that shares. This is going to enumerate shares. Let's try. And you see, we got success, and it gave us the shares available on the DC, the domain controller. You can still use another tool called SMB client. Enumerating. Let's just let me show you the syntax of SMB client. That I'm going to pass a user SVC admin and a password management 2005. Seems I got the wrong format of this. I'm supposed to mesh this with %. Yeah. -L, very important. Okay, just list the shares, and normally in this scenario we would like to try to access all of these shares to see if we can access the shares. We can log into the shares. So I usually try to access all of the shares. We can do this. We cancel this enumerate. We don't want to enumerate anymore. We want to list shares anymore. And with password. And let's just make it to support SAB2. Enter. Seems like I need to put something. Oh, I did not put the name of the share. Let's try if this share net logon to see if we can log into the share. All right. Now password. Control paste, and we get a login to the shell. That's ls to see what's in the shell. Nothing. There are nothing here. Type help. There's nothing in this shell. Let's exit this and try the next shell. This is it. the next share, let's try the next share, let's say admins. I don't think we can log in as admins. Admin $. Let's try to see if we can log in. Password. Access denied. We can log into admin. We are not admin. Let's try another share. IPC. Let's try the share. Okay. We can log into this. Let's see what's here. Nothing here. Nothing good here. Let's exit this. Try another share. So guys, into Enumerator, try shares as much as possible. Into Enumerate. What is this? I can use my keyboard. Okay, we get another 2 new users. Let's copy these users. It might be useful. And but coming back to the share. Okay, let me clear the screen. Enumerate another share. This IPC, there's nothing inside. I saw a share like the backup share. Let's see what is in the backup share. Can we enter into it? Do I want to issue my connection? Timeout. Let's ping. Let's see. When trying to connect to the share has been fixed, I think I cannot ping. Okay, the pings are green. So let's come back to here. Were we here? No, were we? Was it here? Okay. Let's enumerate the backup share. SMB2, please. Enter. Enter a password. Oh, sorry. Copy these. Okay, what's in this backup folder? Oh, I see there's a file here called backup credentials. Can we download this file from machine? Let's get the file. Enter. And it seems like it has downloaded to a machine. Let's cut the file. And we get something like this. This is encoded. I think this is an encoded string. This could be something like base64. So come back to our notes. Enumerating. So let's crack it. Let's try first of all. I think this is base64, so we can try to crack it with echo pipe base64. That's just decode. And it seems we get this. Not this down. It could be interesting to use. So we get this spooky local. I think this could be like a password. So let's say backup, and the password should be this. If this is possible, let's check to see if this is a password. So we're going to use CatMarkExec. And I don't need to enumerate shares again because I would have the SVC admin user and a password. So what I can do that I can use this new found credentials and use a tool called SecretsDump and see if I can dump the secrets of this domain. if this backup guy is the admin or domain controller admin, I could get something interesting. So let's try SecretsDump. So SecretsDump, it's a tool. SecretsDump.py. This is the syntax you can use. But first of all, let's try to see if I can use this instance to dump something. So let's try the PSExec.local and username markup, password. Let's enter this password. And 80. If you're wondering what 80 is just a synonym which I gave to the IP address in my etc host file. So if you come to my studio mousepad, my etc host file, you will see that I just gave this IP the synonym of 80. So anytime I type 80 on my terminal knows go to this IP. So it's nothing difficult. Let's come back to where we are. 80 and take enter. Let's see if we can get lucky. And we are lucky. Guys, see what we got here. Dumping. You see this? And we get the admin and the admin hash. With this, you can impersonate any user. We can do a patch the hash, or we can take all of this and try to crack the password offline, and we can log in as administrator. Guys, you can see Kerberos keys. So scroll down. You can just copy this and you put in your notes file. Come here, say dumping secrets. Dump. So normally you can check this hash. This now you take this username and this hash and try to do a pass the hash attack and log in as administrator. If you want, from there you can now try to do something, or you can try calculating this hash whatsoever. I think we will try to do a pass the hash attack and log in as administrator. You can also take this hash and you use another tool. You can use Metasploit. You can use if you win PSExec, VLDP, so many tools to do this. All right, let me see if I can dump the NTDS. That's just DC interior. Dump just this, and forget about this. So you can use this. Enter. It's going to dump just this. So this command will move all of this. So guys, at this point of the game, we know already that we are compromised. We have compromised the domain controller or compromised the machine. We have like the hashes. We can use it to do anything. Let's clear the screen. Let's clear the screen. Let Metasploit. Sorry, myself console. And try to do a patch the hash attack. We come to our Nmap scan here, or Nmap scan, just to see. We can dump the LDAP do so many things here. Once you have the logins or the hash, you can do so many things. Let me just show you the one I will do for you guys. Okay, let me search for PSExec. Okay, exploit Windows SMB relay. Windows PSExec. So that's it. So I use 24. So guys, now we need to check to see if the machine you're attacking is a 64-bit or a 32-bit. The Nmap can show some details about the machine if you want. You can browse it to see. I will try with the 64-bit first. If it doesn't go, then I'll go to a 32-bit. So, clear screen. Use payload. x64 interpreter. Reverse TCP. Options to see what we need to set. Lhost. Lhost is our IP. So let's say set lhost. So let's check our IP. This is our IP here. We can also do ifconfig. Ifconfig. How am I getting this thing wrong? Okay. We can use this as our IP. So this is our IP. Actually, I'm using a VPN. So it's using 20 as my tunnel. Normally, when you are using a VPN, you can use 20. If you are using a normal Ethernet 0, you're using wireless, then you see something, another interface there which you can use. So set lhost to this. Show options again. I'm supposed to get like more options. Did I choose the right? Oh, it seems like I did not choose the right module. Let's go back. Search PSExec. Use 24. Options. And now I have larger options, more options. All right, let's set the lhost back to what we just did. Now set SMB user. We are going to try to log in as administrator because we are trying to do a pass the hash attack. To set SMB pass. Here now we can just use the hash. Let me see the full hash. Oh, I've cleared the screen. So let me go back to my notes here. Here we'll try to use administrator hash. I'm going to pass the hash attack. Copy the full hash. Come here. Back to Metasploit. Paste the hash. No, that's not it. Oh, it's running the command again. Oh, what did I do? Set SMB pass. I didn't copy this file. I just pasted the whole. I didn't copy this well. So copy. I think that is good. And paste it now. Okay. Enter. Let's verify if it's correct. So let's see, show options to see. We've set the lhost, connecting port, SMB user. Okay, we need to set the domain and the host. Host is our target host. So we set SMB domain thing was PSExec.local. Set our host, or our host was our IP. If our target IP, so we do a sudo mousepad to check it. This is the IP. We cannot use 80 there because 80 will not work. So we copy the full IP here. Close this and enter. Clear the screen. Options. Okay, set our this. Set our hash, our user, domain name, everything. So now just take exploit. Okay, let's see what will happen. Service that time out if one command unnecessary. So this is trying to use PSExec to get us a shell, and you can see here we get a shell, Metasploit shell. So guys, this is what they call a pass the hash attack. So with just the admin hash, we can log it as the admin. So you can see you can do so many commands. You can take a help, you can get UID. So according to this, we are an authority, meaning we are the admin. So we have successfully logged into the machine. Let's say the DC. We can do a hash dump to dump hashes, but let's say if I do a hash dump here, I'm dumping hashes which I already got with SecretsDump. I already got with this with SecretsDump, so I don't need to dump any hash again. This it's okay. So from here, guys, you can try to do many things. You can, if another machine is connected to this DC, you can try to move laterally to the machine. Try to attack the machine, but according to this our exercise, this is our lab. This is where we end. We end here because we already have everything. In fact, according to the lab, we have done what needed to be done. So right now we just need to show the flags, the user flag and the admin flag. So we type shell, drop in a shell. We go to CD. Let's go back to users. ls. Oh, sorry, dir. And CD users. dir. Let's check what is an administrator. CD desktop. According to this, flags are stored always here. According to this TryHackMe lab. And just let's read the content of the root flag. So you can do this. We've gotten the admin flag, TryHackMe Active Directory master. You can try to see what is on the user flag. Let's see the SVC admin. Their new desktop. Their cat is no, not cat. Cat is for Linux. So type is .txt. Kerberos pre-auth. So guys, we're done with this attack. Compromise the machine. Compromise the machine with I think this machine, the backup share had a backup credential file which when hacking, when reading the content of that file, which is encoded in base 64, we got the backup user credentials. Using that to SecretsDump, we're able to dump some hatches. Then now we used pass the hash attack to log into this machine. And that was it, guys. So you can do this. Now let's talk about keeping notes. As you can see here, I'm using Notion to create notes. Keeping notes is very important because the more and more further you go, you might come back to say, hey, something that I forgot. Let me go and check it out. Or when you are doing another exercise, you may say, hey, I've seen this before. Let me go and try and see. Or when you're stuck somewhere, okay, let me take a different turn. So as a cybersecurity analyst, expert, engineer, whatsoever, make sure you always keep notes. I'm using Notion here, but you can use any platform. So guys, thanks for watching this tutorial. Like and subscribe.